Surprise! Surprise! It came out! Welcome to the very first Cake With It episode. And I know, you're gonna say it's the first 3 Tuesdays of every month. Well, this is a very special episode and I want to keep you on your toes. So, let's get with it. Let's cake with it. Let's cake with it. So for this first episode, we will be making a rainbow ice cream cake. And no, it is not ice cream. But I'll show you how to make it look like ice cream and look like it's melting. And I can't wait to show you how easy this is to make. I begin by baking 4 of my vanilla cakes, dividing them up, adding food coloring, and then baking them in an 8-inch cake pan. So, my rainbow cake is built in 7 layers. I didn't know, who knows? I thought pink was on a rainbow. Apparently not. So my cake will have pink. Did you know pink was on the rainbow?
No.
My cake doesn't have pink. So we're gonna have a rainbow cake with pink on it because I already baked it and it's already colored and it's my channel. Yeah. So deal with it or cake with it. It's gonna have pink. Begin by soaking your cakes in simple syrup, and simple syrup is equal parts water and sugar, so you could boil 1 cup of sugar, 1 cup of water, and there you go. Soak your cake. That sounds weird. Invest in one of these, a squirt bottle, and it has tiny little holes, and $20-$30. Fill it with simple syrup. Make your own simple syrup. And you have to, I can't stress, soak your cakes. Why? Because when you're carving and you're working with them, they tend to dry out. So you gotta soak. Soak all the way. And next, I am gonna stack my cake layers in order of the color of the rainbow, but I will include the pink one I made, which is very special. And I will sandwich them with Italian buttercream that I flavored with almond, which is my favorite. And I'll post the recipe on my website as soon as it's up. And you want to make sure you spread them very thin, evenly. Rotate your cake pan before you put the next cake layer on top, which should already be ready to go. And then you put the second layer and then keep repeating until you have And yes, I'm about to bring out the ruler and the leveler, is that what it's called? To make sure everything is perfect. Capturing all these little details will make a difference when you finish your cake and you add your fondant. So make sure you take your time and you don't rush it. Next, I'm going to crumb coat my cake, and crumb coat is very important. It catches all the crumbs so that when you do your second buttercream coat, you don't have any crumbs off the cake. So do not skip that step. It is very, very important, and it doesn't have to be perfect, and it kills me every time because I try to make it perfect. And yes, I'm going to use Mr. Ruler again. Chill. 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 Chill, 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 chill. You chill. Put the cake to chill. I can't stress how important it is to chill the cake before you move on to the next step. So put the cake to chill and you take a chill. Chill, do not rush it. Promise you, do not rush it. Chill the cake. So next, I take my cake out of the fridge after I crumb coat it, and I'm just gonna put more buttercream around the edges, smooth it out with a ruler and a spatula to make sure everything is covered. I want no imperfections, or else everything will show through the fondant when you put it on. Behold the tape measure, and I'm gonna measure the top of the cake and the sides of the cake, add it together so I know how much fondant I need to roll out. Next, I am gonna grab cornstarch, and I'm gonna use that to knead my fondant, make sure it's flexible, and get it ready to rolling. And I'll roll it depending how much I need it, in this case 22 inches, to make sure I coat all of the cake. And here's the trick: if you happen to have an air bubble, you pop it with an X-Acto knife, and then you smooth it out with the fondant smoother, and you get rid of it. Now for the fun part, I fold my fondant in half. I put it on top quickly before it breaks, and then I unfold it over the cake. And then you want to smooth out the top, and then slowly work your way down the edges, not rushing. Next, using a very sharp X-Acto knife, you go around the edge of the cake, making sure you cut it nice and even, and then you just peel it off carefully. Next, I will grab my fondant smoother and make sure I smooth all around the edges, so it's smooth, and then also smooth the top. And then finally, I grab the X-Acto knife again, and I just trim it, make sure it looks neat. So please make sure to share the video. It's Pride weekend. So wait, it was Pride weekend. It's Pride, so share the video, share with your family, share your friends, share it on Facebook. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel, and turn that bell notification thing on.
The bell post notification.
What he said. Turn the bell post notifications on. I'm new to this. Turn it on, and can't wait to show you what other great cakes are coming up next. And I baked a 14-inch cake, and on that cake I'm gonna cut it in pieces. I'm gonna crumble it into a bowl, and that is where we're gonna make our fake cake ice cream out of. And next, I'm gonna grab more buttercream, put it into the bowl, and with clean hands, you're gonna mash the cake and the buttercream until you get the consistency of Play-Doh, and that's when you will stop. I'm gonna divide the batters and add food coloring to each, and I'm gonna use a glove because believe me, this will not come off your hands for weeks. And here comes the ruler again, and I'm gonna use that on top of the cake so I could score with my X-Acto knife 6 even slices for each of the ice cream cones that goes on top. And once I'm done coloring them, I'm gonna use an ice cream scoop to actually scoop up some of the batter and then put it on top of each cone. So you're gonna do that for each of your rainbow color ice cream cone. So I melted some white chocolate in a bowl, and with an offset spatula, I'm gonna grab some and dab it on top of each scored slice that I made on top. That way when you go and put your ice cream cone on top, it will not slide off because the chocolate will set. So you just play around with it a little, put one cone at a time and move them around so they stack together and that they don't fall off the cake. And for the fun part, so I melted white chocolate, put it in a bowl, then I melted cocoa butter and then added a tablespoon at each bowl, put food coloring and then stir it up, and then you have your chocolate ready. And then I grabbed 6 piping bags and put all the chocolate in each bag to get it ready for the next step. Next, just drizzle the chocolate on each ice cream cone, and it doesn't have to be perfect because it's melting ice cream. That's the fun part. A beautiful and wonderful ice cream cake, and I didn't forget to cut it. awesome cake, and I love the colors. Everything is so amazing about this, and it's so easy. That's the fun part. And it tastes delicious. The almond is the best. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Ice cream cake without the ice cream. And it's so easy to do, so please comment, subscribe, share this video, and I can't wait to show you what other amazing cakes are coming up next.